Okay, so if you're a developer, you know the feeling, right? A powerful new technology like Docker comes along, and suddenly you're staring at a huge mountain of documentation. But what if there was a completely different way to learn it? That's what we're going to dig into today, a radically new way to master these complex tools.
I mean, does this look familiar? You're staring at pages and pages of official docs just trying to piece together how some complex tool works. It can be a real grind, full of trial and error, and honestly, it's just frustrating.
And Docker, man, that's the perfect example of this. It is absolutely essential for containerizing your applications and getting them ready for production. But that learning curve, it's undeniably steep. Getting from a basic hello world to a setup that's actually hardened for production is a massive jump. But here's a thought. What if we're looking at this all wrong? Instead of just trying to climb that steep hill a little faster, what if we could actually reshape the hill itself? What if we could fundamentally change how we approach learning a tool like Docker in the first place? And this brings us to the core idea from our source material, and it is a powerful one. Forget just learning the skill. The goal here is to own it, to have it at your command before you even start what we think of as the traditional learning process. That's a pretty bold claim, right? So what on earth does it actually mean? So what does it mean to own a skill? Well, think of it like this. It's like an AI becomes your personal tutor. It goes out, it reads all the official documentation for you, and then it builds a completely custom interactive learning tool. We're talking a structured set of guides, code snippets, and explanations tailored specifically to what you want to accomplish. This isn't some generic tutorial. It's your own personal expert guide. And the best part, it's actually super simple. The whole process really just boils down to two main steps. First, you get the environment set up, that's the skills lab, and second, you tell the AI what you need, and boom, it creates the skill for you. That's it. Okay, so step one, super straightforward. It's all about getting your environment ready. You just need to grab this Skills Lab code from its GitHub repo, unzip it, and open it up in your terminal. It's a pretty standard setup, just laying the foundation so the AI can do its thing. All right, lab's ready to go. Now, this is where the magic really happens. This is the point where you get to hand over all that heavy lifting to the AI. Let's look at the simple instruction that makes it all happen. So here it is. The key is the prompt. You give the AI this exact command, and notice how specific it is. You're telling it you want a skill for Docker for a very specific use case, containerizing Python and Fast API apps, and, this is crucial, to base it only on the official documentation. No guesswork, no assumptions. This one instruction kicks off the entire process. So what's actually going on behind the scenes once you hit enter? Well, the AI just gets to work. It fetches and digests all of the official docs. It might even come back to you with a few clarifying questions just to make sure the skill is tailored perfectly. And then it generates the whole thing, the complete skill, packed with direct references and even ready-to-use code templates. And just like that, it's done. You go navigate to that folder, and there it is. A whole collection of structured markdown files, code templates, referenced guides, the whole shebang. You didn't have to read hundreds of pages of documentation yourself. The AI synthesized it all into a practical, usable tool that you can actually browse and learn from. Okay, let's just stop for a second and really think about this contrast. The old way was all about passively reading dense docs, relying on generic tutorials that might be outdated. This new way is the total opposite. The knowledge is curated right from the official source, so it's current. The learning is interactive and completely personalized to you. You're not just a passive reader anymore. You're actively creating your own learning tool. It's a huge shift from just consuming information to co-creating it with an AI. So, this is the big takeaway, right? You now have this powerful asset. You literally own a Docker skill. It's not just some knowledge you memorized. It's a system you can interact with, built on the solid foundation of official docs and designed specifically for your projects. Now, just imagine applying this not just to Docker, but to any complex API or framework out there. I mean, that's a total game changer. And that really leaves us with this huge, fascinating question. This is about so much more than just Docker. If AI can now construct our learning tools for us on demand directly from the source material, what does that free us up to build? When the barrier to mastering complex tools gets this much lower, what new challenges can we finally start to tackle?